It is a great time to be a part of America's most forward-thinking and innovative car company. You have a rare opportunity to carry on in the tradition of Ford employees who have pioneered technologies and innovations that put the world on wheels. Ford Motor Company has been moving the world forward since it was founded by Henry Ford in 1903. It all began with the Model A, which also became known as the Fordmobile. It boasted a 2-cylinder, 8-horsepower engine and a sticker price of $850. In 1908, it was the famous Ford Model T, which came in your choice of colors, as long as it was black. In 1913, Henry Ford invented the moving assembly line, an idea that seemed simple enough, but succeeded in changing the way manufacturing was done worldwide from that time forward. It made vehicle manufacturing much more efficient and cars affordable for almost everyone. In 1914, Ford announced a $5 a day wage. As many as 10,000 people applied for jobs the day after the announcement. People came to Michigan from all over the country for these high-paying jobs and the promise of a better life. The early Ford business model is well known for having helped create America's middle class. This unprecedented growth led to the construction of the River Rouge complex beginning in 1917. When completed, it was the largest integrated factory in the world. From glass to rubber, paint and steel, it was all made, assembled and completed in one place. Raw materials came in at one end of the plant and new Fords came out the other. During World War II, Ford retooled and built warplanes at the Willow Run plant. Shortly after the war ended in 1945, we began our long-standing partnership with the United Auto Workers Union. We're proud of that relationship and how it's benefited both our workers and the company. Long before it was in vogue or considered important on a global scale, Henry Ford was very interested in sustainable and ecologically responsible ways to build our products, a legacy that lives today and is more critical than ever. Our founder was not just an industrial visionary, he was a conservationist who preferred harnessing nature as an energy source. From the very start, workforce diversity has been an important part of Ford's growth and success. People of all ethnic backgrounds, veterans, the physically challenged, all have made significant contributions and been welcomed into our ranks. Today, Ford Motor Company touches the lives of people in every corner of the globe, not just by making and selling the most technologically advanced, reliable, and fun-to-drive vehicles in the world, but by leading the way in manufacturing and business innovation to help our customers and employees get where they're going and lead better lives. And it all starts with you.
17th, the unexpected, the new Ford Mustang. Brilliant new kind of car. A new generation of Fords for the new breed of Americans who want stick-shift action and room for four, who collect sports car badges and trading stamps, who want the elegance of a European touring car and till now had to settle for basic transportation. This is for them. This is Mustang. With an unexpected variety of options, Mustang is the one car that's designed to be designed by you. Get ready to meet the unexpected, April 17th at your Ford dealers. Mustang is only days away.
This is one product that I've been following every step of the way. This, to me, is the most important product we have, at least to me personally. I feel like an expectant parent, I think, because this is our baby that we're unveiling. But every time we unveil a Mustang, the stakes are raised, and yeah, I'm nervous, but more than that, I'm really excited because I think people are going to love it.
We're a company with a heritage, which to me means history with a future.
I think the attraction of Mustang is about all of us being able to express themselves in the ultimate idea of freedom.
It is a very important car for us. There's not many nameplates make it to 50 years old.
It's a brand and a car that has a soul. Nobody ever had to give them the brief on what was the Mustang.
A great car is a reflection of a great team.
When you're redoing an icon like the Mustang, it's a combination of a great honor and extreme fear, because you don't want to screw up an icon.
It has power, it has speed, it has capability.
The triple tail lights is something that I think is uniquely Mustang. The grille leans over and sort of really lends itself to what Mustangs have been in the past.
Underneath all this beautiful skin, there's some beautiful mechanicals as well.
This is going to be a different Mustang. It's going to be a better driving machine. There have been many, many great sports cars from mainstream brands, but most of them never ever impacted the base imagery of the company.
I think that having this car, having it perform the way it performs, it gives a lift to everyone and all of the other vehicles that are in the line.
It's about the hardware, but it's about the passion and the emotion. That's why I'm so excited about the new Mustang, because it represents all things that are good about Ford.
I have never seen all these cars in one place, and I'm not sure they ever will be together in one place again.
It's quite a collection of GT40s. You know, there are some spectacular cars here. The three cars that came in 1, 2, and 3 in Le Mans '66. The '67 winner that Dan Gurney drove, the car that won in '68 and '69.
And 12 other very historic GT40s that essentially represent every dominating race victory in the '60s.
To come out here and see, you know, an array like this is it. This is all of them that you can find that were significant winners.
At the end of one of the most thrilling duels in racing history, X beat the Porsche by 30 feet after more than 3,000 miles.
You know, that was a dramatic thing. American cars were there, and then when they won Le Mans, oh my God, this was fantastic, you know.
We made a couple of street cars, but the purpose for these GT40s were really for racing. We once said that it's the flagship of Ford Motor Company, and I still believe that the GT is still the flagship of Ford Motor Company. I think it says a lot about us, a lot about our technology, a lot about our ability to build supercars. Some people say, well, you shouldn't be doing those kinds of things. Well, we don't, we think it's a good thing to do. I took it out, I've had it up to almost 200 miles an hour, so I know the car will go fast.
El Ford Mustang se ha convertido en todo un ícono a través del tiempo. Sin lugar a dudas, es uno de los autos más emblemáticos en la historia. Sin embargo, necesitábamos transmitir la evolución de este auto legendario. Para lograr nuestros objetivos, teníamos que crear una campaña que causara impacto en todos los medios.